A champion for young women in STEM, Florence has worked tirelessly to create opportunities for Afghan girls to pursue their dreams despite incredible challenges. Florence now lives in Massachusetts and is an undergraduate at MIT. She was one of 26 students admitted to MIT's Aerospace Engineering program this year, which is incredibly impressive. Her dream is to be Afghanistan's first female astronaut, and she is clearly well on her way. Florence, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everyone. It's my great honor to be here today as a youth ambassador from Afghanistan. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Deputy Secretary Verma for hosting this incredible event and to everyone here who has been tirelessly working to support Afghans since the collapse of our country. Your efforts are invaluable, and I'm standing here today as a testament to the power of hope, perseverance, and generosity of those who believe in a better future for all. My journey to this moment has not been simple. In August 2021, when I was only 15 years old, I had to leave my country, my home. The Taliban had taken over, and my life, my safety, and the dreams that I built for myself collapsed. I left behind everything, my family, my friends, my memories, and the future that I have envisioned. The journey to escape was not easy. It was so challenging, and after 3 days of terror and trying to survive, I fled to Qatar with my teammates, where I spent the next 2 years, and it was a journey that I didn't know what's next, what am I supposed to do. And there I met incredible people like Mr. Shan that will play a key role in my journey. And in May 2023, I received approval as a refugee after being referred to USRAP as a P1. And I arrived in the United States when I just turned 17 years old. It was my first time in this country, and as a minor without my family, it was extremely challenging for me to adjust to the life in New York. There were moments that I left completely alone. I was uncertain of how to navigate this new world. But despite all the challenges, I started to dream again. I got accepted to Iowa State University, so I moved to the Midwest. I would say it was not easy, even there, because unlike many of my peers, I did not have a home to go when the breaks came. I would watch all my friends and other students pack up their bags to visit their family. But I just remained alone, homesick, and no family to visit. Since I left home, to be honest, breaks or holidays have never been my favorite part of the year. But nonetheless, I started to push myself even harder, dedicated myself to my education and also to my new life here. Since leaving Afghanistan, I have spoken to the UN conferences, to global media, to youth organizations in Afghanistan, trying to inspire my peers to hold on to hope and continue their education in whatever way possible. Some of my friends, to be honest, many of my friends, were forced to early marriages. Their dreams cut short. And now their lives and their future are totally controlled by men. Imagine having no say in who you marry, no say in bearing children, no say in when you may leave your home. This is the reality for many, many young girls in Afghanistan right now. And this is a fate that I denied to accept for myself or for them. But even when I was trying to fight for the for Afghanistan and for my peers, I was also struggling myself too. I did not know anyone who asked for guidance and support myself or my family, or I didn't know how to get legal support or how to apply, for example, for family reunification. Then in May this year, I got accepted to MIT, where of course, it's my dream school, and I was so happy for that. Then I got invited to a conference in Washington, D.C., where I met Sean again and Miss Jessica for the first time. Then that week, I went to State Department, White House, and got connected to incredible people who promised to help me and my family to get reunited again. To be honest, that week was very special to me, because for the first time, I felt that I was not alone. There are people who care, people who are trying to help my family to reunite with me. But the fact that there are still incredible and talented young women left behind in Afghanistan under the oppressive regime of Afghanistan really bothers me a lot. I can never stop thinking about them. Women in my country denied the right to work, to education, to walk down the street freely without a male escort. This is not normal, nor fair. Nowhere in this planet, any country subjected its women to such suffering. And here is an example of what Afghan women can achieve. I'm determined. I'm determined to be the first Afghan female astronaut, not only for myself, but for all the other girls who were left behind back home, to inspire them and remind them that regardless of the current situation, your dreams are valid. And I want to show the world that being born as a woman in a war-torn third world country does not mean that you're destined to remain confined at home. I'm deeply grateful to see this room filled with people who are dedicated to helping individuals like me and my friends back home. Your commitment to our cause gives me hope, and it really reinforces the belief that we are not alone as we navigate such difficult circumstances. Thank you for listening, and through my experience, I hope to shed light to untold stories from Afghan girls whose potential is still waiting to be unlocked and whose future is still in limbo. Thank you again.
Florence, thank you so much. Incredibly moving speech, incredible story. And again, your story about education and perseverance, we all learned so much from it, so thank you. Thank you all for being here. I want to close out the program with just a few thank yous. There is an entire community of people, Sean mentioned a number of them, who have made this program possible. But first, I want to thank Undersecretary John Bass. John? Simply put, without John, this program, this effort would not exist. We owe our deepest gratitude for your leadership, for your tireless efforts. Your dedication to ensuring the safety of those at risk has made an immeasurable impact on countless lives. Your work embodies the principles of compassion and service, and it has been and continues to be a source of inspiration for the entire State Department. To the Office for the Coordinator of Afghan Relocation Efforts, or CARE, its leadership team, Mara, Darian, and Dan Forbes, and the entire CARE team, you were asked to do something. Thank you. You were asked to do something the U.S. government and this department had never done before, and you did it with enthusiasm and determination. You prioritized the dignity of our Afghan allies and supported them through a tumultuous time in their lives. To the numerous bureaus and offices who have worked on and supporting our Afghan relocation efforts, Consular Affairs, PRM, SCA's Afghan SIV unit, so many more. It was a true testament to what we can accomplish together. Record-breaking visa adjudications and resettlements leading to changed lives. To our bilateral partners represented here today, the United States' ability to honor our commitment to our Afghan allies is predicated on your partnership. Thank you for helping us in this essential mission. And to our numerous NGO and civil society partners, you have all played an invaluable role in the relocation and resettlement of our Afghan allies. In particular, Sean, Afghan EVAC, has been a tremendous partner in these efforts. Again, you've pushed the department to consider new perspectives, from securing housing to offering language support and job opportunities. Your compassion has made a lasting impact on countless lives. All of you together have shown the strength of partnership and the enduring commitment to uphold our shared values of humanity and solidarity. Thank you all for being such an essential part of this mission. Thank you all for joining us here tonight to celebrate. Thank you all for continuing to work with us in the weeks and months ahead. I hope you leave here with a deep appreciation for the many accomplishments in supporting our Afghan allies over these past several years. And at this point, I'll invite our colleagues from the press corps to depart, and we will now proceed with the remainder of the reception. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.